I am voting for Trump. I'm tired of popcorn being $8. I don't want to pay $8 for popcorn. Popcorn should not be $8. And that doesn't mean price controls. It means that inflation has gotten to a point where they must sell the popcorn for $8 because the money is not holding value anymore. I am voting for Donald Trump because I feel that under a Trump administration, economy will be better and there will be less turmoil in the world. It's as simple as that. I do not feel confident under a Harris administration that the economy will be good. Too many of the policies that she has started to hint at do not historically go well. I think we have a large base of voters who will vote for her, who do not understand how economics work, that this Democratic Party is promising a lot of free things, but nothing in life is free. Someone pays for it, including very hardworking people in America right now who are struggling. Their taxes. And nothing in life is free. What's starting to come out on the internet of what her policies are going to look like. There's a ton of gaslighting out there. If I say A, someone will say it's B. So the gaslighting's endless. If I make a video where I try to navigate the gaslighting and make a joke, new friends are actually mermaids, the world is perfect, they'll find a way to switch that around too. I know that nothing in life is free. I know the economy was better under Trump. Went to the dentist today. Dentist was $424 to adjust a filling on a tooth that had an issue. This popcorn is $8. So the average American needs to work over half an hour on wages today to buy a box of popcorn. I'm very concerned what the economy will look like under a Harris administration. The economy and this concept of basically having no borders, crime is going to be out of control. You will have people who are interviewed in the street of New York, and they will tell you New York is beautiful. There's nothing wrong with New York. And they will say that no matter what. When I was very young, I went to New York many, many years ago to do a program at Parsons. You were able to walk outside on the street of New York at 2 a.m. and basically nothing would happen. Now, you can't even get down the street in normal daytime in New York. You have a lot of voters who will vote for Harris not understanding her policies. They don't understand. I'm not making fun of them. You have a generation out there that you went up to them and asked them how many states there are, they don't know. But they're going to vote for her purely because she's a woman. She's promised them free things. She's promised them, the great leader has promised you that things are going to be better, and they don't understand how economics work. I have gaslighting where people will say to me that I'm not educated. I have a formal education. I have too much of a formal education that it didn't necessarily serve me. Do you need to be formally educated through the college system to understand what's happening? Absolutely not. There are plenty of people out there, commentators who are talking about right now what's going on. Some of them that have never been to college and they can tell you what's happening. You have college students that read economic theory and different things in class and they forget it the next day. They're just not absorbing anything. Some of the best professors out there are the ones that will really just let you come to class and talk, because those are the conversations that you will remember coming out of class. I'm really worried what the country will look like if she gets elected. Do I think there's a chance she's going to get elected? Yeah, there's a chance. And that's not being doom and gloom to the Republican Party, but there's a chance. You have a lot of people out there that are going to vote for her purely because she's a woman. They don't like Trump, and they don't exactly understand how the policies she's laying out may not be what she's promised. I think it's very possible that if she gets elected, the country goes into a depression. If you control what stores put out in terms of how much they can sell things, I think that's one of the things she's hinting at. Prices of goods, the merchant or the seller may decide not to create that product anymore. That could lead to shortages. That could lead to a market where you can find the item, but the item is $100 when it should be going for $4. Ideas like universal health care, certain people will be able to see a doctor, but you may not be one of them. You may not be priority. You must realize that the politicians and the elite, they have a staff of doctors. They have what we view as a society as a term concierge doctors. If we go into a system of universal health care, you better make sure that you have the type of money. The irony is that, you can't wait 10 months or so to see a doctor. So you better have the money to pay a concierge doctor. And I was Googling it today, how much it could cost you. I was seeing things like $10,000 a year as a yearly fee just to become one of their clients. Or you may not be able to get seen because the wait is too long. Hopefully your health is good enough that you do not need to see a doctor. Will there be gaslighting on this video where I'm told left is right, right is left, up is down, down is up? Of course, we know that. I expect it. It's certainly scary what's happening to the world. I'm voting for Trump because I truly believe that this particular individual who happens to be running will stabilize the country and try to improve the economy. You have an administration that is gaslighting, current administration that's gaslighting and saying that, yeah, the prices of things are out of control, but that's someone else's fault. The gaslighting is endless. I am voting for Trump. I'm voting for Trump. I'm tired of popcorn being $8. I don't want to pay $8 for popcorn. Popcorn should not be $8. And that doesn't mean price controls. It means that inflation has gotten to a point where they must sell the popcorn for $8 because the money is not holding value anymore. You go up to the average voter for Harris and you ask them to explain how the German dollar became worthless. They don't know. They don't know, and these are not like economic type theories like, oh, well, if you didn't study that and that was not your major, you may not know. I think that there's certain lessons in history you should know. You should know how the dollar became worthless. You should know about how the efforts that countries had to make over the years to try to restabilize the economy. They don't know. But I am voting for Trump. And I'm very worried what the economy can look like potentially come next year. It's already not good. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I appreciate you all. And I will see you again soon in my next video. And bye.